So now let's do another example. 15x to the negative 2 minus 4x to the negative 1 is equal to 3. So for this one, let's let u equal to x to the negative 1. So that way we can have x to the negative 2 is going to be u squared. So we get 15u squared minus 4u equals 3. So we want to put it in standard form so that we can solve. So 15u squared minus 4u minus 3 is equal to 0. Now we got to factor. And then we can solve. Right, so let's see, 15 times negative 3 would be a negative 45. So we're looking at things that multiply to negative 45, but we want to add to negative 4. So let's see, negative 9 and 5 is, oops, sorry. So negative 9 times 5 is negative 45, and when I add that up, I get negative 4. Right, so side note, we get 15u squared minus 5u, actually that one's a plus because the 9 is a negative, minus 3 equals 0. So I can take out a 5u from the first two. So I'm left with a 3u plus 1. And then I can take out a negative 3 from both of these, and I'll get 3u plus 1. So ultimately, our factored form from there is going to be 3u plus 1, and then we have 5u minus 3. So now we can solve for each of them. We can have 3u plus 1 equals 0, and then 5u minus 3 is equal to 0. So here we subtract 1 to both sides, so we get 3u equals negative 1. So in other words, u is equal to negative 1/3. And then here we get 5u is equal to 3, so u equals 3/5. And keeping in mind that u was x to the negative 1 to start off with, so plugging that in, we get x to the negative 1 equals negative 1/3. And then x to the negative 1 is equal to 3/5. So what we do, since it's x to the negative 1, which is the same as 1 over x, right? We can flip this to find out what x is. So x equals negative 3 over 1 for this one. And then for this one, we get x equals 5 over 3. So overall, we get x equals negative 3 over 1 is just negative 3, and then we have 5/3. Make sure you plug it back in and check that that's the correct answer.